So I'm David, and
I'm Andrea,
and today we're going to run over to the Ronald McDonald House and take a tour with our friend Hannah Johnson. She's going to show you guys what it is that they do over there and what we're going to be raising money for with our run in November. So when we do our run from Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House to the Fresno one, the course that we're running right here will be the actual last mile and a half of the run that we'll do that day in November.
running faster.
So we might do if we get here, kind of work it out. Wanting to quit a mile 20.
I can't believe you're like 199 left.
Okay, we got a little bit of a hill coming up.
Yay!
This will feel really great when it's mile 125.
Not mile 2. 19.6.
Alright, so now we're gonna go find Hannah. She's gonna give us a tour of the Fresno Ronald McDonald House.
You want some water, Dave?
Sure. Thanks.
Get close. Nice legs.
I know. I work on my calves. So we're at the Fresno Central Valley Ronald McDonald House, and our friend Hannah Johnson is going to give us a tour and tell everyone what it is that they do around here and what the amount we're raising for in November is going to go to.
Perfect. So I am the marketing manager for the Ronald McDonald House. This house that we're standing in was built in 2001. We hold 18 families every single night, and our families come from a variety of places. The majority of our families come from Modesto, Stockton, Sacramento, all the way down to Kern County, and literally everything in between. We'll have you get out of the way. Our average length of stay for families went up last year from 9 nights to 13 nights this year. So families are needing us longer. Our waiting lists are always expanding. We can see 20 to 30 to 50 families on a waiting list every day. It just depends. No situation is the same. Every single one of our families are dealing with a different story for their child, a different sickness, a different treatment plan, a different tragedy, a different emergency. we see everything in the book, and so the whole goal of our house is to try to make that what is probably the most horrific time in a family's life, having a sick and hospitalized child. We just try to make that time as easy as possible, to just get through it as quickly as they can and to give them all the tools they need to do that. So this house is ginormous. We have 3 wings. Each wing has an attached kitchen and dining area. We're going to go out into the main room because you can see that we're sitting right on the bluff and it's absolutely gorgeous. We have this really peaceful, relaxing view. So this is the main area of the house. We have a wing on either side, and you can see, we'll walk through the kitchen and show you that. But this area during the day is sort of empty because families are at the hospital all day long, just depending on if there's a surgery or if the doctor's going to come for a visit, or if their baby just doesn't want to be alone in a hospital bed, because they probably don't. So during the day our house is pretty empty, but at nighttime it is full of 18 families that are all going through having a sick child. Sometimes they don't speak the same language, sometimes they don't. They certainly don't come from the same area, but it's so nice that they can all sort of share in what they're going through here at the house. So when you think about a charity, so many people think about a group of people that aren't helping themselves or that need some handout, and the Ronald McDonald House is not like that, because so often our families can and would pay for a hotel. It's not about that, but they would prefer to be closer to their children in the hospital. We're just a 1-minute walk to the hospital. And we ask our families for $15 a night, every single night. They tell us they can't afford it, and that's never another conversation. That's it. We waive that fee. The $15 for us covers basically nothing. It costs us $100 a night per family. So you can imagine our needs on a daily basis. It costs us $1.4 million to operate this house, and I would say that without donations and events and people like you, we wouldn't be able to do it. And we've been in the Valley for 29 years, which means that in 29 years we've helped close to 30,000 families that otherwise wouldn't be able to be near their sick kids, and that's all because of people that give. So we're super thankful for anyone that has a heart for what we do. And if you've ever been in this situation, maybe you can stay at a Ronald McDonald House. Maybe you had to leave your child in the hospital and travel back to your house. Maybe you had to foot the bill for a hotel, which can be astronomical. Or maybe you did stay at the house. You certainly know what your life was like during that time. And having the gift of this house and the ability to sleep, knowing you're a few steps from your child, get a warm meal from volunteers that come and make meals every day, have your other kids that aren't in the hospital do arts and crafts and get their mind off of having their sick brother and sister, get your laundry done, have a snack, just the things that you don't think about that this house does every day, then you know the value of it if you've ever been in that situation. So we'll keep going the tour. Here is one of the dining areas. We're super blessed. We get the Fresno Bee every morning for our families. And then here's our meal calendar. These are all the people that come and cook meals. We try to book up as quickly as possible, but when school starts, it's kind of hard to get volunteers. This is our pantry. All this stuff is donated and free game. You guys gave to that, which was very helpful. And then the cool thing we just put in are all the rooms get their own little cabinet. So if they do go grocery shopping or someone brings them food, then they have the opportunity to keep it separate. They also have their own fridge now, so they keep all their own food separate. But we also have refrigerators in the main pantry where volunteers come and cook lasagna or spaghetti. Then we put all the leftovers in there and people just kind of grab as they go. Like I mentioned earlier, we have this great siblings program. So brothers and sisters who are at the house but not in the hospital, we try to get them to do some activities and get their mind off of it. So arts and crafts. We have Girl Scouts that come and do cookie baking and all that good stuff with the siblings. Sometimes we get the Grizzlies out here to come play baseball in the backyard with the siblings. Sports teams come and hang out. People just come and kind of listen to them because sometimes they don't know how to vocalize what's going on with them, but having college-age kids come and hang out and kind of talk them through it really helps. I say this and it's so corny, but it's like the easiest way for me to explain what we do at the house. We sort of wrap the family in a hug. So everything they need, we do. And it's all situational. We're not like your run-of-the-mill charity where this is the standardized way that we take care of people. We just take care of people in whatever way that they need. Gas cards, phone cards, meals, sitting and listening, gift certificates someplace. Whatever it is, we kind of just do it. So I've already been saying this 9,000 times today, but if you can imagine what it's like to run this house and all the expense that goes into it, we cannot do that alone. And if you've recognized something that touched your heart in this video, then I say go to our website and find out more. If giving money is not something that you're able to do, then we would love your time just as much. Come and volunteer, come hang out with us, come cook a meal, come bring some pantry items, come wash our windows. Cleaning this house is just as much trouble as taking care of our families. But also donate to the run. This group of people that have decided to run from the Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House to the Fresno House is such an undertaking, and I know that they would love your support. If you can't give money to their run, then come and cheer them on. Running 100 miles makes me want to throw up on myself. And the fact that they're doing it and they're so excited to spread awareness and raise money is something huge. So come out and support them.
All right, so Lupe was kind enough to do all the filming for us today. That was your first time out at the Ronald McDonald House, right?
Yeah, first time there.
So what was your, what'd you think going out there?
It was a beautiful hospital that they have there. Felt kind of bad being in this valley for such a long time, not visiting or doing any type of volunteering or giving. And I think I'm gonna start stopping by and seeing what they need, see if I could help out with money, items, or just with time.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna feel better about myself doing something back to our community.
Yeah.
And it's so close. You can see it every day I come out here at Woodward Park. I see it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, look.
Yeah, every
It's a
day.
beautiful hospital, not realizing that people are going through hard times. I think not just admiring the building, but just going and support
Right.
our local community, doing something positive.
Yeah.
Besides just probably run there, donate some time or money,
Yeah.
run home.
Yeah. It was only, what did we get, like 2.4 miles?
2.5 miles?
Yeah, 2.5 miles from the store. So, had
It's in our
fun.
backyard.
Yeah, literally. So what'd you think about going out there again? This is your second time out there with
It's
me?
my second time out there.
Yeah. First time we dropped off some food because their pantry was low.
Yeah, you know what? It really strikes me that they're always just so grateful for whatever you have to offer.
Yeah.
If you can give, food, money, like toys. They said that if you had some toys that your kids didn't use anymore, that the siblings of the kids that are sick would just love to have those things.
Yeah.
They just, I don't know, it's just a wonderful thing that they do out there.
Yeah. Well, I thank you guys for your help and support, and everything that the two of you have done, and helping out with our event coming up.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's it.
Good?
Yep. Awesome. I have almost thrown up on myself running 100 miles.
No, the thought. Literally the thought.
I want to.
I asked him, I said, so when you start a 100-mile run, when you finish that first mile, do you say 99 more to go? And he goes, yeah.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
No,
That's
I
time to
think
quit.
glass half empty on that deal. I mean,